Hello friends. Today we're talking about Bionic 2024, a high-tech thriller packed with action and excitement. The story follows a man who becomes a superhuman through advanced bionic technology. With a perfect blend of science and emotions, this movie will keep you hooked. And by the end, it's guaranteed to leave you amazed. The story begins in 2035, where the world has advanced significantly. In this world, a company named Bionic is known for creating parts that, when attached to the human body, make people stronger and faster than ordinary humans. These individuals are called bionics. However, there are some who oppose these enhancements and wish to eliminate them. On the other side, we see a man entering a bank. As soon as he steps inside, a red light begins to glow. He explains to the security guard that his arm is made of titanium, and after hearing this, the guard allows him entry. He then walks into a room where, after his face and eye scans, all the lockers open. Inside these lockers he finds mechanical arms, one of which transforms into a weapon. He then replaces his titanium arm with this new one. And after this he suddenly attacks the people of the bank, after which he breaks the locker and steals the diamonds, and when the security guards try to stop him, he attacks them too, but in this fight he himself gets injured and tries to escape from there. He succeeds in this, and after escaping, he meets his brother Thor and hands over the stolen diamonds to him, after which he tells Hathor that he is very badly injured, due to which he cannot move further. He tells Hathor to take the diamonds and run away from there because the police had come close. Thor runs away from there, but he leaves his brother's dead body there. After this, the police reaches the place where the dead body of that man is present, where the police comes to know that the man was a boxer named Atleta, whose body was destroyed due to the arrival of bionic power, who with the help of an experiment, used his titanium to save himself, tried to replace the hand with a mechanical hand, but the government did not agree to this condition and rejected it because a chip was needed to operate the bionic hand which was stolen from Nimshinfi's dead body, and the police found the same chip inside Atleta's head. On the other side, we are introduced to Atleta's brother Thor, who goes to a boxing academy. There he gives the stolen diamonds to his friends. Afterward, a young man named Gustav approaches Thor and asks to join his gang. Thor questions him, asking why he wants to be part of their gang. Gustav responds that he is fed up with the current situation and wants to change things. Gustav then examines Thor and talks about the qualities of their gang. He mentions that they could get $500,000 from the diamonds, but the people helping them needed $1 million. However, Thor isn't concerned about the money because he can create his own bionic arms and legs, just like the ones he made for his brother Atleta. This time, though, he wants to create them differently. Once made, Thor believes he might not need any other help. Gustav tells Thor that he knows someone who can help him with his plan. The two of them go to meet a girl who happens to be Gustav's sister, Maria. Maria was once a long jump player who aspired to become a long jump champion, as her mother was also a champion. Since childhood, Maria had been training to break her mother's record. However, her sister Gabby easily broke that record by replacing her right leg with a mechanical one, allowing her to jump farther than any normal human could. Impressed by Gabby's strength, people began getting bionic parts installed, which significantly increased their power. As a result, athletes like Maria were being ignored. Meanwhile, Gustav tells his sister Maria about his plan, but she says she will talk about it later. And on the other hand, we are shown the Bionic company whose owners are doctors Dario and Ricardo, out of which Ricardo is the father of Gabby and Maria, and at this time the demand for bionics is on the rise in the whole world, which is now being used in every work, and they knew that after updating the chip made by them, the strength and speed of the hands and legs made by them will increase by 30 times. Along with Dario and Ricardo, there is also a lady whose name is Wanda, and these three are Gabby's managers, and they are happy that after updating the chip made by them, Gabby will become more powerful than before, due to which she can make new records. On the other hand, we are shown that Maria meets Hathor, where Hathor tells Maria about the destruction of his brother's future and how his future had become difficult, on which Maria tells him that she has to take many injections to fight bionics, on which Thor asks her, "Why don't you become a Bionis?" And on the same night Maria sees an advertisement in which she sees Gabby, who looks stronger than before, which was not due to her hard work, but because of her mechanical leg. And when she goes home, her father Ricardo and her sister Gabby are celebrating a party where Maria and Gabby have a fight, after which Maria sits on her bike and plays a song which her mother used to sing for her, and leaves from there. And on the way there she meets with an accident, after which she finds herself in a hospital, and when she opens her eyes she sees Thor in front of her, and the rest of her family is present around her. And during this time Maria comes to know that one of her legs has been cut off, seeing which she starts screaming and shouting. When Dr. Dutz sees all this, he gives her a sleeping injection. On the other hand, the police are looking for Thor and his associates, whom the police suspect of cutting off the hands and legs of players to make them bionic. After this, we are shown Maria, who checks her mobile and finds a message from Thor, asking if he received the gift he sent her. During this, Maria starts falling, but Gabby holds her and encourages her to walk. She also gives Maria Thor's gift, which is a doll in a box with bionic parts attached to it, which indicates that Thor wants to make Maria stronger with the help of bionic parts. Maria becomes very happy after seeing this, and on the other hand, she is put on Nimk's head. Dr. Dario treats Maria and everything goes well as it should. These people had thought that after this Maria is fitted with robotic legs, after which Maria is very happy because she can do everything in a better way than before. And after this, when she tries to jump, she falls on the ground. After which Dr. Dario explains to her that her energy is at a very low scale, and if her level reaches 0, then she can go into coma. But along with this, he also tells Maria that she will have to sleep for at least 12 hours to keep herself charged, after which Thor comes there and slowly the closeness between them starts increasing. Meanwhile, Thor tells him that now is the time to take revenge, and Maria agrees to this, but she tells him that during this time they have to keep her brother Gustav away from all these things, and in the next scene, we are shown a truck which was full of money, and Maria and Thor are also shown there, who cause an accident to this truck. As a result, the driver and guard inside the truck get injured. Thor then kills one of the guards. Maria becomes frightened, and since the police were approaching, they quickly grab the money and flee. Maria tells Thor that he shouldn't have killed the guard. Thor responds, explaining that the guard had seen Maria's face, so it was necessary to eliminate him. At that moment, Maria's brother Gustav arrives, surprising her. She says, "You promised not to involve Gustav in all this." Thor then reveals that Gustav is behind the entire master plan. Now Thor and his team have gathered all the money to give it to hackers who will provide them with information about Nimk, and their mission also includes taking down those who are about to become bionics. Maria is disturbed by this and wants to leave with her brother, but Gustav refuses and declares that he will fight against the system. After hearing this, Maria leaves. Meanwhile, the police realize that one of the attackers had a bionic leg, and they start rewatching the video of Maria's accident. On the other side, Maria is shown feeling troubled about her life. At that moment, her sister Gabby and father Ricardo arrive, and Ricardo informs Maria that the Bionic company will sponsor her, allowing her to join the players and participate. Maria becomes extremely happy upon hearing this. In the next scene, we see a conversation between Gustav and a police officer, during which the officer notices a tattoo on Gustav's hand related to Thor. Meanwhile, a disagreement arises between Gabby and Maria. When the police officer intervenes, Maria uses her robotic leg to shove him, sending him to the ground. Maria angrily tells the officer to do his job properly before walking away. On the other hand, the police talks to Maria's family about her accident, but they get suspicious, on which Gustav shouts angrily at the policeman and tells him to keep Thor away from all this. After this, Gustav tells Thor everything on a phone call which Gabby hears, and she starts gathering information about them, and as soon as she listens to the recording of the call made to the police, her mother's Italian song starts playing, which is playing in the background, where Gabby comes to know that Maria got her accident done herself, so that she could become bionic, and at the same time we are also shown the competition day, in which both the sisters were breaking their own records. But Maria was still ahead of Gabby. Seeing this, Gab was also surprised, during which Dr. Dario notices that the stress in Gabby's mind was increasing, due to which she is giving Gabby the opportunity to take her to the hospital. They forbid her from jumping, but she does not listen, and falls on the ground during the jump. After this, she is taken to the hospital. On the other hand, Maria asks her father Ricardo that why have you created enmity between the two sisters, to which Ricardo tells her that whatever she did was to make the future of both his daughters better. The next day, when Gabby regains consciousness, she sees Maria near her and says that she knows that Maria had caused her accident intentionally. On the other hand, Thor gets information about NIM, after which he tells Maria that the time has come to change the world, but Maria refuses to support him, after which he shouts angrily at her because it was he who made Maria capable, due to which she could make a world record. After listening to him, Mari leaves from there in anger, and the next day she goes to Thor's house. Also, they mix some medicine in Maria's juice, due to which she falls helplessly on the ground and is unable to walk. During this, they kidnap her sister Gabby and also kill her father Ricardo. When Thor sees all this, he shouts at Thor that he is not doing the right thing. But Thor does not listen to him and tells him to trust himself. After this, he comes to Maria, who is semi-conscious, and tells her that if she wants her family to be safe, she will have to help him. The next day, they tell Maria about their plan and also tell her how she can use her powers to steal the bag containing chips. After which Maria, as per their plan, easily stole the bag in which the chips were present. After which Dario also comes to know about the theft of the plants which Maria had stolen because he had seen the CCTV footage. Maria was seen stealing the bag. In the footage afterward, we see Maria running away after stealing a bag. She spots Thor's bike, on which her brother Gustav is riding. Maria mistakes him for Thor and causes an accident. As a result, Gustav is severely injured. Later, Maria realizes that it wasn't Thor, but her brother Gustav. Soon after, Thor arrives at the scene with his entire team, after which Maria attacks Arthur in anger, but they beat Maria and make her unconscious, and when Maria regains consciousness, she finds herself with her whole family, who were captured by Thor and his companions. After which she sees Thor and his boss, who were celebrating after getting the bag which contained chips. But during this time, Maria frees herself and kicks the table hard, after which all the chips are scattered, after which a fierce fight takes place between Maria and Thor's friends, during which Gabby also frees herself and supports Maria in this fight, and thus both the sisters together win the fight by using their bionic powers. But during this time, Thor attacks Maria from behind, due to which she gets injured, but at the same time she uses her power and kills Thor as well. And when the police arrive, Maria tries to escape. However, during her escape, her robotic leg gets caught in some wires. But she doesn't give up and detaches the leg herself, causing her to fall and get severely injured. Just then, her sister Gabby arrives and saves her from the police. They manage to escape, and on the other side, Gustavo finds Dario, who is in a critically injured state but still alive. 6 months later, the police are still searching for the two sisters, who are now running a school for disabled children. Dario visits them and praises their work. Later, Maria and Gabby meet with Arthur's boss, who wants their help for his security operations. They convince him that the three of them can handle the task better together. Soon, Gustavo, who has become even stronger, arrives at the scene. The boss, impressed by Gustavo's strength, sends a man to test him. Gustavo demonstrates immense strength and skill, earning the boss's approval. As a result, the deal is finalized, and the money from it is used by the three siblings for good causes. So friends, that was a glimpse of Bionic 2024. If you enjoyed the perfect blend of science, technology, and action, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned for our next exciting movie breakdown. See you soon.